So, Imperial Knights are back, and there's one thing I've noticed about Imperial Knights is that they are really big. Now this brings up some really cool interaction with the cover mechanics of the game. So, if you want to find out what on earth I'm talking about, watch the video. Welcome guys, it's Andy here from D6 Evolution, and today we're talking about how you can best make use of the larger models in the game, such as this Imperial Knight over here, to claim cover saves for your vehicles. Now, anyone who's new to the channel, we're all about 40k tactics, so if you like what you're seeing, consider subscribing. Now, on with the video. So we have Abaddon and his Black Legion over here. So we have Abaddon and a couple of squads of Chaos Obliterators, and they're facing off against my Imperial Knight Acheron and a Sikaran tank. So what I've done in this position here is I've moved my Imperial Knight to it's actually considerably blocking line of sight to the Sikaran tank. The cover rules for vehicles in 8th edition are a little bit wonky. So you basically have to be at least towing into terrain, and you have to be 50% obscured. That's what it boils down to. So you have to be on or within terrain, which the Sikaran tank is, and you have to be 50% obscured. Now, it doesn't have to be from the bit of terrain you're in, and it can actually be from an intervening model. So when you're playing with big models such as the Imperial Knight, they can count as obscuring your tank. So essentially the Sikaran tank here is more than 50% obscured from these obliterators. Now obviously these obliterators can try and move to try and get into a better position to try and get around that, and you've got to be mindful of that when you're placing your Imperial Knights. I'll just show you another couple of examples where this can come into play. So in this next example we have our Imperial Knight, and it's giving a cover save to my Dark Talon here. So the Dark Talon is cheekily towing into terrain, and it's more than 50% obscured from the obliterators over here, so it's rocking a 2-up armor save. Now guys, where this really comes into play is when you have multiple Imperial Knights. So the way I've seen them run is your front 2 knights, you buff them up, you give them the 2+ armor save relic, you give them the better invuln, and the 2 Imperial Knights at the back, you just tow them into terrain like I'm doing with the Dark Talon here, and you just make sure they're obscured from the point of view of the enemy's heavy weapons, so they're always getting their 2-up save because they're technically in cover. So that really adds a lot to Imperial Knight armies. Obviously the baby knights, the armigers, can hide behind the bigger Imperial Knights as well. So if you've got these big knights in your army, just make sure you're using them, that's what I'm saying. So guys, let us know what you think of the video, let us know if you've used this trick, and consider subscribing if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video.